Alright, in this video I'm going to show you a little bit about Manycam, spelled as you can see into the upper left or the lower right. Alright, I'm sorry, the upper left. Over here you have www.manycam.com. Manycam or Minicam is a very dynamic way to use your camera. There's all kinds of stuff you can do. Uh, it's basically only limited to your imagination. So I was able to do so much as far as I could make it snow in my classroom. I could I could show. I could use green screens. I can use. There's just so many things. I'll show you some of the my favorite features. But first, I want to let you know how you get Manycam. Manycam is a freeware um, software, which is always the best kind. So what you would need to do is go to manycam.com, and you're going to want to download it and obviously install it. Now, I will let you know too that Manycam works best with cameras or webcams that do not zoom in and zoom out a lot, such as the live cam. The live cam, unless there is a feature that I don't know about where you can stop it from zooming in and zooming out, does not work with a lot of the dynamic features I'm going to show you. However, the cameras such as the one that are built into the laptop, they do work. They work great. So just to let you know that up front. The live cam does work. It's just a lot of the features don't work the way you would want them to. So just to let you know that. Alright, after you have downloaded and installed Manycam, I'm going to pull up what you would see when you bring up this application. So as I pull this over here, you're going to see something like this. Now, the first thing you want to do is you're going to go to the sources, and that's going to give you, you'll see this little cameras icon over to the upper left. Let's see if I can make my finger go that. There we go, right over there. So when you click on that, it brings a drop down menu, and it's going to show you all the cameras that you actually have hooked up to your computer. So I am using right now the Microsoft LiveCam, as I told you not to do, but it actually, again, like it works for some features, but others it does not, and I'll actually show you that. And you can also, the Chickeny USB 2.0 camera, that's the camera that is on the laptop. So you want to make sure you have the appropriate camera picks. And then there's so many other features. I'm going to show you some of the effects that you can do. So there are many what they call dynamic effects. Now the dynamic effects, and you may have seen this in one of my other videos, is one of my favorite features. I can make it look like it's snowing in my house, which is awesome. I can also make it look like, well, you know what. I can also make it look like I'm in the water. So those are some of the dynamic features. And if you are into the Matrix series, there we go. Make it look like you're in the Matrix. Or you can just make it look like that you can blow fire from your mouth and just any movement. But there's just so many features that you can have with this. You can also, let's see, some of these other lenses. I can bulge just in case you want to freak some of the students out. You can do a mirror, just again, just in case you wanted to just be goofy. But as if my nose was not big enough. I don't know. And then, yeah, there you go. But there's just so many features that you can use with this. I'm just going to go through some of them. And basically, when you just play with them, there's some face accessories. You can use some masks. Now, I've had some trouble in the past getting some of these to work. So we'll see if we can. And oh, there we go. You can see the cat. Or I could use halo, of course. That fits me perfectly. And then I'm not even sure what that is, but now the great thing is that these are not even all the features to this. Isn't that amazing? These are not all the features that you can have, the ones that you see here, which I'm sure you are just ecstatic about. But if I can go, I can have an afro. Now, how cool is that? So who would not want to be able to do that? Um, how about, there you go, beautiful. But there's so many things. It's hard to imagine them all. And if you know who Fred is, perfect. And even though I already have headphones on, I can put another set of headphones on. But there's so many tools that you can use. Could you imagine the response you might get from students? Like, just being goofy with the students and letting them see your personality through things like this. And this helps us. It helps us magnify our personality. So these are just things you might try. Now, there's also ways that you can use green screen effects. If you know anything about the green screen effects, like you would see, the weatherman, for example. He stands in front of a green screen and it just shows up behind him. You can do the same kind of thing if you go to backgrounds and there's a dynamic backgrounds. The dynamic background, such as the cloud. Now this is not going to work. I'm not going to click on it, but it looks like you are teaching from the clouds or talking from clouds. Basically, everything around me that you see, instead of seeing my desk, you're going to see clouds. There you see water cascades, same kind of thing, road, rooftop, traffic. Now there are only 4 here, but you can also will see, as I'm going to pull down, let's see if I can do this right. It's not gonna do it right. Here, let me see if I can pull my application back up so you can see me. Okay, there we go. But anyways, you can see down here that it says download more from our website. If you click on that, there are probably thousands of things that you can download from their website. And I'm probably not being generous there enough. There's probably so many more items that you can use, so many more things you can do with this. So I would definitely recommend doing this. And this is under Illuminate session because you can actually link this Manycam to your Illuminate. So that way you can share this with your students just as you're talking with them. So, but yeah, be creative, have fun with it, and I hope this, again, helps you draw students to Illuminate.